It's doing it. For our friends who are not able to make Zoom today, we have voted as a class to read the Sneetches and other stories. But I think we're just going to read the Sneetches by Dr. Seuss. Dr. Seuss, Dr. Seuss is on the loose. Dr. Seuss. This is, before we go, this is our front cover. This is our binding and front cover. Let's open it up. Oh, what do we have? 1, 2, 3. Uno, dos, tres. 3 Sneetches playing with a red ball that has 3 stars on it. And what do the Sneetches have on their bellies? 1, 2, 3. 3 green stars. Uno, dos, tres. Tres estrellas verdes. Señora Yesenia, ¿está posible leer en español cuando yo leo en inglés? When I read in English, would you be able to translate into Spanish for our story?
I can certainly try.
Okay, it's kind of a hard one. That I know. Okay, here is our title page. The Sneetches and Other Stories. This one's from one of the other stories. The Zacks, to be exact. The book was published in 1961. 1961. All right, here we go. The Sneetches. The Sneetches. Now, the star belly Sneetches had bellies with stars. The plain belly Sneetches had none upon theirs. Those stars weren't so big. They were really so small. You might think such a thing wouldn't matter at all.
Ahora, los Sneetches de las estrellas en las pancitas tenían pancitas con estrellas. Los Sneetches sin nada en la pancita no tenían estrellas. Esas estrellas no eran tan grandes, en realidad estaban muy pequeñas. Y tal vez tú pensarías que algo así no importaría.
Muchas gracias. Okay, we're going to turn the page. What are the Sneetches by as we're turning the page? Does that look like water? Agua? Sí. There they are. But because they had stars, all the starbelly Sneetches would brag, we're the best kind of Sneetch on the beaches. With their snoots, it's a snoot right there, their snoots in the air, they would sniff and they'd snort. We'll have nothing to do with the plain belly sort. And whenever they met some, when they were out walking, they'd hike right on past them without even talking.
Pero porque tenían estrellas, todos los Sneetches con estrellas en las pancitas decían, nosotros somos los mejores Sneetches aquí en las playas. Con sus snoots, sus narices en el aire, decían, no vamos a tener nada que ver con los que no tienen nada en la pancita. Y cuando conocían a alguien así, cuando estaban caminando, caminaban pasando de ellos sin decir nada.
So awesome, Miss Yesenia. Muchas gracias. Look, the Sneetches are playing with the ball. Tres Sneetches tienen una pelota. Oh. Would we ever want to leave any of our friends out? No, we sure wouldn't. That wouldn't be nice. When the star-bellied children went out to play ball, could a plain belly get in the game? Not at all. You only could play if your bellies had stars, and the plain bellied children had none upon theirs.
Los niños con estrellas en las pancitas jugaron con la pelota. Tal vez podía uno que no tenía estrella en la pancita jugar en el juego. Claro que no. Nomás podían jugar si tenían estrellitas en las pancitas. Y los niños que no tenían no podían jugar.
All right, let's turn the page. Abu, now's not the time to be loud. I need you to stop, please. What are the Sneetches doing? It looks like they're having a weenie roast. I do not know how to translate that into Spanish except for fuego.
Parece que están rostizando unos weenies en los palitos y tal vez unos bombones también. It looks like marshmallows too, right?
Yeah, oh yeah, the ends. There is marshmallows. Thank you, Abu. Much appreciated, buddy. Oh, do those Sneetches look happy or do they look sad? Oh, these Sneetches look happy. But do these Sneetches look happy? Oh, when the Starbelly Sneetches had Frankfurter roasts. Oh, it's hard to read this dark page even with my lamps on. Or picnics or parties or marshmallow toasts. They never invited the plain belly Sneetches. They left them out cold in the dark of the beaches. They kept them away, never let them come near. And that's how they treated them year after year. Can you see it okay, Missy Senior?
Not too well, but I'll try my best.
Okay, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Hard.
Cuando los Sneetches con las estrellitas en las pancitas rostizaban weenies o tenían picnics o iban a fiestas con bombones, jamás inventaron a los Sneetches que no tenían estrellitas. Los dejaron en el frío, en la oscuridad de la playa, los dejaron alejados y jamás los dejaron que se acercaran. Y así es como lo trataban año después de año.
Okay, let's turn the page. Poor Sneetches. Oh, do they look happy or do they look sad? Then one day, it seems, while the plain belly Sneetches were moping and doping alone on the beaches, just sitting there wishing their bellies had stars, a stranger zipped up in the strangest of cars.
Y un día parece, cuando los Sneetches sin estrellitas en las pancitas estaban allí tristes y quejándose en las playas, y estaban deseando que tenían estrellitas en las pancitas, llegó un extraño en un auto bien raro.
Our friends are about to come back. I think what I'm going to do is take a break because we need to get another friend too. So I'm going to stop recording. Hopefully I can slide this together later, make another breakout room, and we'll get back to this. So let me figure out.
A few minutes ago, but we just didn't want to interrupt you.
No, that's okay. We'll stop it. This will either work or not. Okay. My friends, he announced in a voice clear and keen. My name is Sylvester McMonkey McBean, and I've heard of your troubles. I've heard you're unhappy, but I can fix that. I'm the fix-it-up chappy. I've come here to help you. I have what you need, and my prices are low, and I work at great speed, and my work is 100% guaranteed.
Mis amigos, le anunció en una voz clara e inteligente, mi nombre es Sylvester McMonkey McBean, y yo he escuchado de sus problemas, he escuchado que no están felices, pero yo puedo arreglar eso, porque yo soy un hombrecito que arregla todo. He venido aquí a ayudarte, yo tengo lo que ocupan, y mis precios son bajos y trabajo muy rápido. Mi trabajo tiene una garantía de 100%.
All right, let's turn the page. Oh, look at this. Wow, what a machine. Look at the money they're paying. Oh my goodness. una máquina muy grande con dinero. Then quickly, Sylvester McMonkey McBean put together a very peculiar machine. And he said, "You want stars like a star belly, Sneetch? My friends, you can have them for $3 each."
Y muy rápido, Sylvester McMonkey McBean construyó una maquinita muy extraña y dijo, ¿ustedes quieren estrellitas como los Sneetches con estrellitas en las pancitas? Mis amigos, se los puedo dar por $3 cada uno.
All right. Look, they go in with no stars. Look at their bellies. Mira, estrellas. No estrellas, y estrellas. Just pay me your money and hop right aboard. So they clambered inside. Then the big machine roared, and it clonked, and it bonked, and it jerked, and it burped, and it bopped them about. But the thing really worked. When the plain belly Sneetches popped out, they had stars. They actually did. They had stars upon stars.
Nomás páguenme el dinero y brinquen hacia adentro. Así que se metieron adentro y la máquina grande gritó y le hizo clonk y bonk y jerk y burp y buck. Pero la cosa sí funcionó. Cuando los Sneetches sin estrellitas en las pancitas salieron para afuera, tenían estrellas. En realidad lo tenían estrellas en las pancitas.
Wow, that's incredible. Okay, we're going to turn the page. We made it all the way to page 11. Look at that. After 11, ¿qué número está después? 11. What number comes after 11? What number is that, friends?
12, 12.
12. Yes. Look at that. We made it all the way to page 12. Look at the Sneetches. Then they yelled at the ones who had stars at the start. "We're exactly like you. You can't tell us apart. We're all just the same now." You This is so funny. We're all just the same now. You snooty old smarties. I'm sorry, that's just funny. Next time we get mad at somebody, we're going to call them a snooty old smarty. And now we can go to your Frankfurter parties. I'm sorry.
Okay. Y
Sí, I'm
les
glad that was
gustaron a los que tenían estrellas en las pancitas del principio. Somos iguales como tú. Ahora no puedes decir quiénes nacieron con las estrellitas y quiénes no. Todos somos iguales, tontinos presumidos, y ahora podemos ir a tus fiestecitas de Winnie's.
All
That's
right.
me when I don't get enough sleep.
Yeah, next time you get mad at somebody, call them a snooty old smarty. Good grief, groaned the ones who had stars at the first. "We're still the best Sneetches, and they are the worst. But now, how in the world will we know?" They all frowned. "If which kind is what, or the other way round." Get it closer so you can read it.
Santo cielo, gimieron los que tenían estrellas desde el principio. Nosotros de todos modos somos los mejores Sneetches y ustedes son los peores. Pero ahora, ¿cómo vamos a saber? Y todos hicieron un gesto. ¿Cómo vamos a saber quién es quién y quién no era?
What are they gonna do? What is about to happen? Obviously, these guys aren't too worried about it. They went to sleep too. Then up came McBean with a very sly wink, and he said, "Things are not quite as bad as you think. So you don't know who's who? That is perfectly true. But come with me, friends, Do you know what I'll do? I'll make you again the best Sneetches on beaches, and all it will cost you is $10 each.
Y después McBean vino con un guiño astuto y dijo, las cosas no están tan mal como ustedes piensan. Así uno no sabe quién es quién, pero esto es perfectamente verdad. Pero vengan conmigo, amigos. ¿Sabes qué voy a hacer? Los voy a hacer ustedes, los Sneetches, los mejores en la playa, y nomás les va a costar uno de $10 más.
All right, let's turn the page. Oh, look at that. Look at that. On page 17, look at what's happening. Oh, look at all the money. Belly stars are no longer in style, said McBean. What you need is a trip through my star off machine. This wondrous contraption will take off your stars, so you won't look like Sneetches who have them on Mars. And the handy machine, working very precisely, removed all the stars from their tummies quite nicely.
Las estrellitas en las pancitas ya no están de moda, dijo McBean. Lo que ocupan es un viaje en la maquinita que quita estrellitas. Esta maquinita asombrosa les va a quitar las estrellas, así no se van a ver como los Sneetches que las tienen. Y con esta maquinita que trabaja de una manera muy precisa, quitó todas las estrellitas de las pancitas en una manera muy rápida.
Okay, we're going to turn the page. Oh my. Oh my. Then, with snoots in the air, look at that. They paraded about and they opened their beaks and they let out a shout. We know who is who. Now there isn't a doubt. The best kind of Sneetches are Sneetches without.
Y con los snoots en el aire, caminaron hacia allá y abrieron los picos y dijeron, sabemos quién es quién. No hay ninguna duda. Los mejores Sneetches son los Sneetches sin estrellitas.
Boo boo, cállate, por favor. Then of course, those with stars all got frightfully mad. Ooh, enojado. Ooh. To be wearing a star now was frightfully bad. Then, of course, old Sylvester Monkey McBean invited them into his star off machine. Then, of course, from then on, as you probably guessed, things really got into a horrible mess.
Y claro, todos con estrellas se pusieron muy enojados, porque tener una estrellita ya era muy malo. Y pues claro, el viejo Silvestre McMonkey McBean los invitó a ellos en la maquinita que quita estrellas. Y claro, después, como pues saben, las cosas se pusieron en un gran desorden.
Do we even want to find out how this story ends? Should we just stop? There's so much emotion. What do you think, Miss Yesenia? Should we keep reading?
I think we need to keep reading because we need to find out how it ends.
Okay, I'm going to open back up the book then. I'm going to turn the page. Oh, look! Oh my goodness! Look at all of the Sneetches and all of the money. And look at McBean. Look at the money behind him. Oh, wow. All the rest of that day on those wild screaming beaches, the fix-it-up chappie kept fixing up Sneetches. Off again, on again, in again, out again. Through the machines they raced round and about again, changing their stars every minute or two. They kept paying money. They kept running through until neither the plane nor the star bellies knew whether this one was that one or that one was this one, or which one was what one, or what one was who.
Así por todo el resto del día en esas playas, la maquinita que arreglaba todo estaba arreglando los snitches, quitándolas, poniéndolas adentro, afuera. Las máquinas trabajaron y trabajaron y trabajaron, cambiando estrellas cada minuto o dos, y siguieron pagando dinero. Siguieron yendo por la maquinita hasta que las snitches con estrellas y sin estrellas no sabían quién era este, quién era el otro, o quién era este, o quién nació con estrella o no.
Wow, look at that. Ew. Okay, let's turn the page. Look at all the money. Mira, mucho dinero. Wow. Oh. How do the Sneetches look now? Look at their faces. Are they tired? Are they sad? They don't look very happy or excited. Oh. Cansada y triste. No feliz en este momento. Then, when every last cent of their money was spent, the fix-it-up chappie packed up and he went. And he laughed as he drove in his car up the beach. They never will learn. No, you can't teach a Sneetch.
Después de que cada centavo se había gastado, el hombrecito que sabía arreglar todo empacó sus cosas y se fue. Y riendo se fue conduciendo en la playa y dijo, jamás van a aprender. No le puedes enseñar nada a un Sneetch.
Oh my goodness. Everybody can learn. I don't believe what Mr. McBean just said. But McBean was quite wrong. I'm quite happy to say that the Sneetches got really quite smart on that day. The day they decided that Sneetches are Sneetches, and no kind of Sneetch is the best on the beaches. That day, all the Sneetches forgot about stars. Right there. And whether they had one or not upon stars. Look at that. Look at the pescado.
Pero
they
McBean estaba muy equivocado. Estoy muy feliz para decirles que los Sneetches se pusieron muy inteligentes ese día. Decidieron que los Sneetches eran Sneetches y no importaba y no había ningún Sneetch que era más mejor en la playa. En ese día todos los Sneetches se olvidaron de las estrellas y también si uno nació con uno o si no en sus pancitas.
Oh, they look a little happier. And you know what? Comes the next story. So that's the last page right here. So the moral of the story, and we've talked about this with other stories, is we are who we are, and we're all the same. We may not all look the same, but we are all the same, and we should treat one another respectfully. I think that's what the Sneetches has taught us today. Let's check out the back cover. Cerrado. Libro está cerrado. The book is closed. And there's the back cover.